Yo, what's up YouTube? Dirty Dan Gaming coming back, but not with a Rise of Kingdoms video. We are actually dropping our first Pokemon Unite video. This is going to be a brief introduction of what Pokemon Unite is and some tips as you are getting started with your account, because there are some things that you don't want to necessarily make the mistake on, because you're going to be getting these rewards that, you know, people might go up and end up buying. You're going to get some of these rewards for free. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough just to give you guys an idea of what Pokemon Unite is. We've been having so much fun with this game so far. We're on, I think, day 3 now of playing Pokemon Unite, kind of like almost religiously. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Here we go. This is the world premiere from the Dirty Dan Gaming channel of Pokemon Unite. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we are at our home screen. You can see our trainer here. But just real quick, what is Pokemon Unite? So Pokemon Unite is going to be a Moba. It's going to be a multiplayer online battle arena. For those who are unfamiliar, very much like myself was, I did a little bit of research. I'm not really one to be into the MOBA genre of gaming, but some very popular ones: Dota, League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, Smite. I've tried to play, I think, League of Legends and Smite, and I just could not get into them. But there are some aspects of Pokemon Unite that I would say make the gameplay a little bit faster than a typical MOBA. And there are just some differences that I'll go over a little bit later in the video as we start kind of doing a little bit of a playthrough, that I just like a little bit more than the traditional gameplay of some of the games within this genre. So real quick, we're just gonna kind of take you through a quick tour of the interface, and then we'll jump into a little bit of the gameplay. This might be a little bit of a longer video, so strap up and I hope you enjoy. Also, in the description below, please check out the Discord link. We are going to be kind of building up on this Discord, so that way I can release announcements on videos that I'm doing for both Rise of Kingdoms as well as Pokemon Unite, and anything else I start to kind of add on into this channel. So stay tuned for that, and that's a nice way to get up-to-date announcements. We also have a Pokemon Unite channel, voice channel in there. There was a couple of us playing last night. We had a squad of 5 and we were doing pretty well. We were having some fun, so let's just check it out. Quick tour of what we have going on Pokemon Unite. So obviously, probably the thing that most people want to know is, well, what Pokemon can you use? As you can see here on my home screen, you get Blastoise as one of them. You can see my doped out trainer here with my furry boot swag right here. So the Pokemon that you favorite is going to be the Pokemon that you are going to see on the home screen. If we jump into Pokemon over here, we will get all of the classes that you can play, as well as all of the Pokemon that you can play. See who we have. You have your support roles, which is going to feature Pokemon like Mr. Mime, Wigglytuff, Blissey, who, I mean, are generally within traditional Pokemon games, do kind of play as a support role within your lineups. Your all-around Pokemon featuring fan favorites such as Charizard and Lucario. These guys are going to be good, and I've only played 2 of them. I played Charizard and Lucario, but you'll get like a mix of a little bit of speed, a little bit of tankiness, with some decent amount of punch. And I think most of their gameplays are all slightly different, because I know like Lucario has a little bit more mobility than a Charizard has. Same goes for Garchomp. The mobility is just a little bit more than the Charizard. So the all-around class is very fun to play. We also have an attack class, and you can see that the lineup of Pokemon starts to grow here a little bit. Pokemon like Venusaur, the ultimate poster child of Pokemon Pikachu, Greninja, and even newer generations like Cinderace, who just came out in the Pokemon Sword and Shield series. Moving on, you can see my man Blastoise. He is one of our defender Pokemon. Snorlax, Crustle, Mamoswine, Slowbro, and then you also have a speedster class Pokemon like Zeraora, Gengar, another one of my fan favorites, Absol, Talonflame. These guys are just super mobile. You can kind of get from point A to point B a little bit quicker. They do pack quite a punch, but they are a little on the squishier side. So those are all the Pokemon that we have to date. Okay, so another real cool thing, and I guess this is where the spending aspect is going to come from. And I must say, shout out to Tencent and shout out to just the Pokemon Company for not really making this too much of a pay to win game. Haven't really noticed too much of that pay to win aspect. Where I think the paying aspect is going to come into play is with your costumes for your Pokemon and for the outfits for your trainer. So you can kind of see the similarities of games like Fortnite and Apex Legends, Overwatch, where a lot of that premium content is going to be in the form of skins and not necessarily advantages that you can have on the battlefield. So I just want to go over and do a quick highlight on some really cool costumes. But I saw this and I was like, okay, pretty dope. So any My Hero Academia fans out there, this is a clear ode to My Hero Academia. Hero Style is the name of the costume, and just look at it. It looks exactly like Deku's outfit. Very cool homage to My Hero Academia there. And then you have other costumes too. Not all the Pokemon have costumes just as yet, but once I saw this one, I was like, look how cute this Pikachu is with his little flower hat. And the costume started to grow on me a little bit. So this is where you're going to have that paying aspect of the game. I think another small portion of the pay to win aspect is going to come in the form of your held items. So this is where the strategy is going to evolve a little bit more within the gameplay. So let me just backtrack real quick because I did forget to mention with the Pokemon. So if you go over here to their I guess their card, you can see that each Pokemon is going to have a move set that you can customize. So every Pokemon is going to have a basic attack. Every Pokemon is going to have a passive ability, much like in the traditional Pokemon games. And I believe this is the same exact ability that Blastoise has in game, is that when his health becomes low, he gets a boost to his attack and special attack stats. Now moving on, we have these two icons here. So these are going to be pretty much like your two primary skills that you can use on top of your basic attack. So your basic attack, you are going to be able to kind of spam and just hit. These are your opening move sets. So as you can see here, the top move is going to be your opening move, and then the bottom set is going to be moves that you can then choose from once you hit the level stated here. So Water Gun is one of the moves that you're going to start off with for Blastoise. And when you start your matches too, your Pokemon, if they are able to evolve, they will start at their base level. So for Blastoise, you are starting off as a Squirtle. Then you will evolve into a Wartortle and then evolve finally into a Blastoise. Once that happened for me, I was like, I love this game, because who doesn't love the aspect of their Pokemon evolving? I mean, that is just something that I think most people will take so much appreciation for. It was always such a very exciting moment once you finally got your Pokemon to evolve. But I digress. Moving on, or I guess carrying on from what we were talking about with these opening skills. So once you reach level 5, then you will have the option to then pick Hydro Pump or Water Spout. And each of them is going to do something a little bit different. Really, you can kind of tune these to whatever kind of play style you want to play, or whatever play style your teammates want you to play, because remember, this is a team game. Not one player can do it on their own. And then you can see the same thing over here. Upon reaching level 7, Your Skull Bash will then upgrade to either Surf or Rapid Spin. And then lastly, you have a Unite move, which is pretty much a special or an ultimate that you will unlock, I believe, once you get to level 8 or 9. Pretty much whenever your Pokemon fully evolves is when they will get their Unite move. And that's something that has a very long cooldown. Obviously, it works like any other special move in, you know, any other game. So then going back to the held items, as you can see here, Blastoise has, this is my set of held items, and I don't really know if this is the set that you should be running. I'm not here to tell you, to give you, you know, kind of those gameplay tips just now. This is just a initial walkthrough of what Pokemon Unite is. But going back to the held items, I think this is a little bit of where the pay to win aspect is going to come from. If we open up a held item, you are going to see that you can max it up to level 30. So you can see here that I have a couple items that are up to level 30 already. And the way that I was able to do this was not through spending, but it came in the form of events over here somewhere, if I can find it. Probably one of the first ones that I just totally skipped over. Here. Under your super held item enhancement mission. So as you level up your trainer, and your trainer levels up pretty much through just doing matches, but you will get these tokens, a super item enhancer that gives an item that you have the ability to go all the way up to level 30. So right off the bat, they're giving you the ability to max a full set of items. Now, you're going to get 3 of those items, as you can see, as you saw from that event screen. Now, what you can also do with your held items after you use those little tokens is you can use these item enhancement tokens that you obtain through events, and I think through like your battle pass. So as you can see, click one, upgrade it, goes up to 19 and then to 20, and then boom, we got the best tier over here. But you still will get incremental stat boost as you continue to upgrade your items. So these are going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of grinding, unless you are paying into the game to kind of speed that up. So I would have to say one of my number one tips in the very beginning is do not use those items until do not use these tokens. And if you go in your item box, this is how you use them. And your consumable items. Do not use your super item enhancers until you are totally positive on what build you want to do for your Pokemon and what held items you want to invest in. Because again, I've been playing this for about 3 days now. I'm on level 14. I got all 3 of the super item enhancers that I was able to get, and I'm not sure if I can get any more of them. I haven't seen any other missions that are going to give me the ability to obtain these. So that means that all the other items after the 3 that I upgrade to max with the super item enhancers are going to have to be grinded up to level 30. So just be careful and take your time on the decision on what you want to invest for your held items. As we go through, we have battle items, and these are pretty much like little secondary abilities that you can use while you're on the battlefield. So as you can see here, a potion is going to restore some of your HP. X attack is going to raise your Pokemon's attack and special attack for a short time. X speed, Fluffy Tail. There's really not many battle items, and the way that you get the battle items is going to be through your trainer level. So as you can see, we just hit level 14. So let's go ahead and claim our full heal battle item. And once you get up to level 16, that is the last battle item that you will have access to. As you can see, as we scroll down, so you can get more of the item enhancements from leveling up your trainer. And you also get tickets, which the tickets are, you can then exchange in the shop. But we'll go into the shop a little bit later. I want to get through this initial menu screen first. So that covers the battle items. You have your Unite squad, which is, you know, squad play. And then you have your events. This is very important. Okay, so as you first open the screen, you're going to be welcomed by a 14-day welcome gifts event. The 3 Pokemon that you see here, Alolan Ninetales, Cinderace, Greninja, do not buy these Pokemon from the shop. You are going to unlock them as you play the game for up to 2 weeks. So, So as you can see, on day 2, I obtained the Alolan Ninetales. Today at reset at 0 UTC, I am going to unlock Cinderace. Do not do what my buddy Jake did and buy Greninja from the shop, which I think it's like 8,000 coins or something like that. You are going to obtain Greninja for free as long as you play this game for up to 2 weeks. Another Pokemon unlock that you're going to get is Pikachu. And then lastly, I believe Zeraora is going to be the last Pokemon, and they call them Unite licenses, I guess, like a license to use the Pokemon. Zeraora is going to be the last Pokemon that you are going to get for free after you win 32 matches. And we will just kind of scroll through here and just make sure that there are no more other Pokemon that you are going to be able to unlock. And you can see here there's a good amount of events to start off, so it's going to keep you busy, and it's going to give you the ability to really kind of get into the flow of the game because there are so many events. As we go in, you have your item box, and this is going to be where you can find, you know, all your new items, your item enhancements. These are all the held items that I currently have access to. I think this is actually all the held items. Here's all the battle items that I have, all the held items here, prize packs, which I don't know what those are yet, and your consumables, and then other items. Fashion tickets, I'll show you guys what those are about in a little bit. So that's item box. Your rankings are going to be the rankings for Pokemon Unite. You can see globally for the ranks, and then for our friends list, we have our rankings over there as well. Friends. Oh look, BZ's on, Jake's on. So you can see this is your friends list, and this is going to be, you have to add a friend in order to invite them to a match. So you have to make sure that you're adding a friend. And as you can see here, we have a request from our buddy Demon Lord. We're going to accept that. And you can find your trainer ID right here, the alphanumerical sequence. You cannot give someone your username. They're not going to be able to add you with the username. They need the trainer ID. For anyone who has gone into the Discord, if you go down into the Pokemon Unite section, I have just made a I believe a trainer card section, so that way people can post their trainer cards on there. So if people want to add each other, I have posted mine just as a quick way, because I'm not going to remember my trainer ID, just as a quick way to add me or add anyone else who is jumping into that Discord. And then I think that's pretty much it. You have mail, you have settings, chat, which actually this is pretty new to me. I haven't checked out the chat yet. And then spectate. This is pretty cool because you can go in and spectate top rankings of players. Just pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that on a mobile game before. All right, so that's the main screen. Now we're going to go and take a look at some of the icons on the right hand side, which is pretty much just going to be the shop, our battle pass, and then I think this is your energy rewards, and this is just pretty much like free daily rewards that you can get. Tank boosts are going to be I guess another part of the pay to win. You could obtain the tank boost with tickets, I know. But let's go in and we'll jump into the shop and check out what we're going to be able to buy with what currencies are giving us access to. So over here, Unite Battle Committee, if we go in, these are going to be all the Pokemon that we are going to be able to buy. So most of the Pokemon are going to be 8,000 coins, with some of them being 6,000. Lucario, Garchomp, they're 10,000. So I don't think that the value on the Pokemon really has anything to do with how the Pokemon plays, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with how the Pokemon plays, because I've seen some tier lists already, and Snorlax and Crustle are on some of the like the SS top class tier Pokemon, and as you can see, they're 6,000 and 8,000 respectively, with Greninja being 10,000. And I don't think I think Greninja was in a tier below those guys. So I don't think the coins really have anything to do with how good the Pokemon are. Just kind of random, I guess. If we go into the Eos Imperium, you are going to see all of the I guess outfits that you can put on your trainer, and these are going to cost either tickets or gems. Tickets you are going to accumulate as you're doing events, and I don't think as you battle you're obtaining the coins. And see, obtainable through battles up to 2100 Eos coins per week, as well as through events and other sources. So as you can see, we've already maxed out the amount of coins that we can obtain in a given week. Over here, Eos tickets obtained as ranked match season rewards, as well as from events and other sources. And then these are your gems. These are purely, you have to buy these. And yeah, here's all the, you know, costumes and get-ups and shirts and shorts and pants and anything that you want to buy. What you also get in the Eos Imperium, this is where you are going to buy all of your held items. So what I did is, as soon as I got through a decent amount of the tickets, is I just went in and I bought with the tickets all of the held items, because I knew that at some point I was going to need access to all of them. So I just went ahead and I got that out of the way first. You can also buy item enhancement tokens for 10 tickets, so that's very nice, which gives you, and this is what you can use before you use your super item enhancement. Use the 7-day max grade trial card, which I actually have on my shell bell right now. We go back to held items, which I actually have on my shell bell right now. So you can see it's graded 30. Trial time remaining 6 days, 2 hours. So I'm testing out the shell bell just to see if that's exactly what I want to use my super item enhancement, or just my item enhancement tokens on there. Fashion tickets, which I've only gotten through events so far, and again, it's just more cosmetics. So you can see that there's a lot of cosmetic features on this game, you know, just for your trainer alone. And then you're also going to have the cosmetics for your Pokemon cards as you're starting up battles. So this is, you actually have animated ones. I didn't realize this until yesterday. So this is like a limited edition one, I think, right now for the Alolan Ninetales, which is actually a pretty dope costume, I'm not gonna lie. And then you get a little animated card as well. But as you can see here, gems is what you're gonna need to get the cosmetic items. I honestly don't really care too much about cosmetics. I'm sure I'm gonna find a skin that I really want to get, and I'll probably drop some money on it. But for the most part, for me, just playing games like Apex Legends and Overwatch, I was really never one into the cosmetics too much. Besides Overwatch and the Golden Guns, that was pretty cool. And then over here we have a battle pass. Much like most of the free games that you have access to download, they all have some kind of battle pass. In Rise of Kingdoms, you have the Lucerne Scrolls. Here is a traditional battle pass where you're going to get rewards for completing missions throughout the weeks. So you can see over here that I think you have to complete these within a given week. Missions are reset every Monday. This will end the missions from the previous week, but rewards for completed missions can still be claimed. I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, see, you can see expired right here. So you have to complete all of your missions in a given week. So over here, I did not participate in 9 to 12 battles. I didn't become MVP because I think I downloaded this on a Friday and then the week ended like a day later. So another tip I would say is download the game on like a Monday or a Sunday when the week is fresh. So that way it gives you enough time to get through the events that you need to do. Yeah, battle pass. And as you go up, you're going to get more, I guess, limited edition items, and the ultimate prize at the end of this, and now this is season 2, pretty dope, Space Gengar or Galactic Ghost. Kind of like that. Pretty interesting. All right, so that's pretty much the walkthrough of everything here. We went over the Pokemon, we went over the menu, we went over held items, the battle items, your item box, your events, what Pokemon not to buy that you're going to get for free, how to kind of approach your held items, and just to have that little bit of patience with them, because you are going to have the ability to insta-max some of them. And I guess lastly, what we'll check out is our player card. Over here, you're going to get some portraits. You can see over here your battle records, fair play points, and these are going to be for if you are leaving matches or not. And then I guess if you are, you know, I guess kind of being a troll, people can vote at the end of a match and they can decide to deduct your fair play points. And then over here, setting your favorite Pokemon. Oh, and the amount of battles. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. So you can see here, by far, I play with Blastoise the most, at 56 and a win rate of 62%, which I think isn't too bad. But yeah, I've played most of my battles with Blastoise. All right, and without further ado, let's check out some Unite battles. So you are going to have a standard mode of a 5v5, and then I think we can check out, this is going to be a battle guide. I thought we were going to be able to check out the map, but you can kind of see it over here. Yeah, and then you have quick modes. So over here, these are kind of like limited time maps. So as you can see on this ticker, 3 hours and 53 minutes left of this map being available for the 3v3. And then up over here, we have 2 maps that are 4v4. One of them that's going to be available in a day and 3 hours, and another that's going to be available in 3 hours and 53 minutes. So, battle guide. So we'll just go over this real quick and then we'll jump into a match. So your win conditions. The battle length is going to be 10 minutes long. The team with the highest total score when the battle ends wins. So this is not like, I guess, League of Legends or Smite, and correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't really played too many MOBAs, but the goal in the other MOBAs was to destroy the towers. So you do have the tower aspect. You can kind of see very small here. You do have that tower aspect. However, in this MOBA, in Pokemon Unite, if you get all the way over here, and you can't technically destroy this last tower. So the last tower means absolutely nothing if you get to it or not. The way you win is by getting the most points. Oh, here we go. Bigger map. So that's how you win. How are you getting points now? You're getting points through getting what is called Eos energy. So for each level with your Pokemon, so as you can see here, levels 1 to 8, you're going to have a max capacity of 30 energy. And then from levels 9 to 11, you're going to have a max capacity of 40 energy. This energy is going to be deposited into these towers. So you're going to kill wild Pokemon to obtain Eos energy and then deposit them into your enemy goals or your enemy towers. And that's how you're going to accumulate points. If you kill an enemy Pokemon who has Eos energy stashed up, you can steal that energy from them and then deposit it. So you do have to kind of be careful of your positioning and make sure that you have some help with you, because if you have a little bit of help and you want to push the battle a little bit and you kind of know you're going to die, but it's okay because you're going to be dealing a lot of damage to the enemy and you know that your teammates are going to be able to clean up for you, they're going to be able to get your energy right back and potentially deposit that energy. Goal assists. When multiple teammates gather in the same goal, the goal scoring speed of all teammates there is increased. The amount that your goal scoring speed is increased depends on the number of additional teammates. So over here, it's just pretty much telling you however many people are within the goal area is going to speed up your depositing rate. So the more Eos energy that you have stored up is going to take much longer to deposit them. So if you have 40, it's going to take much longer than say 10 points to deposit. And then over here, final stretch, when there's 2 minutes left on the clock, the battle enters the final stretch. During this time, wild Pokemon will evolve and provide more Eos energy when defeated. In addition, goals scored during the final stretch are worth double the points. A lot of strategy included into this portion of Pokemon Unite and kind of separating it from other MOBAs. Number one, because you aren't trying to destroy towers. You can destroy them, but it doesn't really mean anything necessarily. You're playing off of points, and you can double points with 2 minutes left. So we've played plenty of games already so far where, I mean, both us and enemy teams have come back to win at that 2-minute mark, because one strategy that you can employ is have your entire team stash their points until 2 minutes left. You have 5 players with 50 points each. That's going to be 100 points. That's 500 points that you can deposit. So even if you're losing horribly and you're able to kind of pull a strategy like that off, you can turn the tide of the battle very quickly. So there's a lot of really cool things about this. And let's go and should we play a match or should we do a practice? We'll go into the practice arena. It'll give me a little bit more of oops. It'll give me a little bit more time to kind of explain some aspects here. So the practice arena is really nice if you want to just kind of get used to a Pokemon. So you'll see right away, we're going to be on the standard 5v5 map, and I'm not going to be going up against the Venusaur right away. So this is how every match is going to start. You are going to start off as your Squirtle, and you're going to have the 2 moves that you're going to be able to pick initially. I always go for Water Gun, and let's go and test it out. So as you can see here, you're going to have your wild Pokemon there you're going to have to kill. And each time you kill, you can see that they have the Eos energy. That is how much you're going to get for them. Each hit that you give to a wild Pokemon is going to increase your experience bar over here, as you can see. And I guess as time goes on as well, you're going to increase that. I don't know if that's because it's a practice match or not. I'm not sure about that. But regardless, you're going to level up your Pokemon from killing wild Pokemon, and you're also going to be getting points. So as you can see, enemy Bulbasaur has deposited his first 6 points, and we're still kind of grinding our wild Pokemon. Initially, in the very beginning stages of the game, and shout out to my buddy PJ, aka Bad Don on Pokemon Unite. He's the one who did all of his homework on Pokemon Unite. And initially in the beginning, you kind of just want to farm the wild Pokemon because you want to get your guys up to a battling position. So you want to get the better moves. You want to get your Pokemon evolved. It's going to give you more HP as you're leveling up the Pokemon. You're just going to have much more advantages. As you can see here, level 5, we evolved into Wartortle and got Hydro Pump, one of my favorite moves. So we're going to go all the way up to 30, and a good example of your Eos energy, we're going to be capped up at 30 right now. So as you can see, I don't even know what that Pokemon is called, to be honest. So it gives you the points, but it'll drop the other 3 that I wasn't able to obtain. And now we dunk our points and boom, you score 30. So each tower is going to be, I think this is 80 health. I think this one might be 100 over here. Let's just see. Yep, this one's 100. So first tower is 80. These little fruits you pick up for heals. And when you go into an enemy restricted zone, you're going to be slowed down. So be careful of how far you are extending on that first lap. If we go back over here and pick up our 2, you can see that is much quicker to deposit, say 2, as opposed to the 30. Now, this lane is locked and we run super slow. However, you can still kind of sneak in to your outside lanes over here, kill some more wild Pokemon. So you have a little bit more strategy that you can kind of employ, as opposed to, you know, running through mud. And just in these outside lanes, and you'll see the effect pop up, is when you're slowed down. So you can kind of sneak in and out of those areas. Over here, we're going to see some special Pokemon or guards, I guess they call them in other MOBAs, where you are going to get a special boost for killing them on top of the Eos energy that you're going to get. So for killing the, I think that's Ludicolo, when this Pokemon attacks hit a wild Pokemon with low remaining HP, they deal increased damage. Over here we have the Dreadnought, and this guy is going to give you a shield, and I think there might be some additional boost, but he's going to give a shield to your entire team for killing him. Although you do kind of want to tackle these down with your team, because it could take a little while for a solo player to do so. Enough, let's do our potion. So as you can see, we just used our battle item, which was able to recover some HP for us, and boom, now we got the 20 points from the Dreadnought as well as a shield. Dunk the points, evolve into Blastoise, and now we have our Unite move. Ready? Let's try and give a shot on this Venusaur. Boom, 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 boom. Venusaur, very OP combo, but not enough for my Blastoise. And our boy Rotom just spawned up here. So Rotom is pretty cool, because when you kill him, he's actually going to walk over to the nearest enemy tower. I believe that you're going to get the 20 points for him, banked up already. And I think when he hits the goal, he banks another 20 points for your team. And what he also does is he makes that goal open, so that way you don't have to kind of charge up to deposit your points. So let's kill him and we'll check him out. So as you can see, he's going to start walking over. I think I got the points there. Boom, plus 20. So he gave our team plus 20, and now to deposit our 39, you can see that there was no charge up whatsoever. I was able to just kind of throw them in. So that's really nice if you're surrounded and you have a buttload of points that you just want to kind of offload because you don't want to lose them. And yeah, you could just kind of throw them right in. Very much the same with a third Pokemon that's going to appear on the map in the middle, which is going to be a legendary Pokemon, Zapdos. And he should be coming up in about a minute or so. Bouffalant. Oh wait, we can see the Zapdos is about to spawn, but let's kill this guy. So we saw that the Ludicolo gives additional damage to wild Pokemon when their HP is low, and Bouffalant, I think his name is when this Pokemon's attacks hit, they decrease a Pokemon's movement speed for a short time. So you're going to debuff your enemy's movement speed. Now we're going to take a shot at killing the Zapdos, which this is very hard. You don't want to do this alone. I might be able to pull it off just because this is, you know, obviously training and practice. Although I might die. Oh, look. I'm gonna die. Yep. You could also teleport back to your base, as you can see here. I know my nameplate's blocking it a little bit, but don't forget about teleporting back to your base. Most MOBAs, you have the ability to do so, but it is a very strategic thing that you can do. I had a couple nice plays the other day where I was able to teleport back, and what happens after 5 minutes into the match is you're going to get these little springboards or super jumps, and I was able to teleport back and then jump over to the spot that we actually needed help with. So you can use that to your advantage, and you have more springboards spread throughout the map. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill this Zapdos, I think, with the amount of time that's remaining. Last thing I do just want to show you guys is the double points. What happens when you do kill the Zapdos, though, however, is very similar to the Rotom. The goals become what they call defenseless, and you're able to deposit points without having to do that little charge up thing that your Pokemon do. And that's effective for all goals. So you have to really kind of play the strategy to the situation of your match. And lastly, as you can see, as our match winds down, we had 5 points. That scores for 10. And as you can see, the enemy Venusaur died from the Zapdos again. The Zapdos is strong. You don't want to take it on by yourself. You definitely need at least one other player. Just super strong. and that's a match for the most part. Definitely go back. I mean, I dropped the video yesterday where we started to stream. We were streaming and we were playing with my buddy Jake, and then a bunch of other of us were hopping on. So you can see actual gameplay on the video that I posted yesterday. I'll leave a card up on the top for you guys if you want to check that out. That's actual gameplay. We're on 45 minutes now on this video. I don't really want it to get too much longer. And yeah, so lastly, here we are. This is our summary screen. You can see here the amount of points that you deposited for your team. You'll see whoever's MVP, and you get all these other cool little badges, which I have no idea what they do or what they mean, to be honest. They don't say anything when you try to highlight them. Kills and assists. You can also review the battle to see when you were depositing points. So this is just me because there's no one else on my team, but you will see the other 4 members on your team here and see when they were depositing the points. So this is pretty cool too. Venusaur got the best of us. And then you'll see the battle points that you get, and then also the Eos energy and Eos coins that you are going to receive for completing your matches. And with that, that's pretty much it, I think. I mean, we went over kind of the interface, we went over the menus, we went over the trainer cards, we went over the shop, we went over the battle pass, a couple tips on terms of held items, on just having a little bit of that patience, because you are going to get those 3 items that are going to instamax a set for you that you want to use on whatever Pokemon. My suggestions is play the game for a little bit. If you're really serious on, I guess, playing ranked, I would suggest not playing ranked until you get up to level 14, when you unlock those 3 super item enhancements, so that way you're maxed out with a legit Pokemon that has maxed items, that is going to give you the most advantage on the battlefield. And then just that one last reminder on those few Pokemon that you don't want to go in and buy from the shop is going to be on your events page. It's going to be Alolan Ninetales, Cinderace, and Greninja. Also, your Zeraora and Pikachu. Do not go ahead and buy those Pokemon with coins or gems or whatever. You're going to get them for free. Just have a little bit of patience. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Super fun game. We're having so much fun with this. We're going to start our ranked climb, and this is probably going to be something that we are going to be streaming daily on the Dirty Dan Gaming channel, while we wait for some fights in KVK for Rise of Kingdoms. For the players to follow the channel for Rise of Kingdoms, you guys know that there's such long periods in between KVKs. I just want the ability to bring more gaming content to the channel, and I think this is going to be a great tool for us to utilize, and just to help kind of build the community. And we've been having fun with it. I've been playing with people that have been supporters of my streams and my content and my channel, and we've started playing Pokemon Unite now, and it's really cool to kind of get to know some of y'all and get to play with you guys. So we're going to keep the content coming on the Dirty Dan Gaming channel. Content all around, MOBAs, first-person shooters, Rise of Kingdoms. We're going to be doing it all, so stay tuned for it all. As always, thank you guys so much for the support. If you enjoyed the video, please consider slapping a like on it and subscribing down below, and leave a comment. All of that helps the channel out a ton with the YouTube algorithm and getting our content posted up towards the top of the charts. And lastly, do not forget, join the Discord in the link below, because we are going to be going forward and announcing the releases of videos that we're going to be doing, as well as streams, and just adding to the community, and I guess doing the things that you need to do and becoming a streamer and content creator. So super long-winded. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I love y'all so much. Thank you for the support. Looking forward to playing some Pokemon Unite with y'all. And as always, no, I said that already. Peace out. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Peace. I'm out.